So today that is December 1st, 2025 is Gita Jayanti, Guruvayur Ekadashi, also called it as Mokshada Ekadashi or Kaisiki Ekadashi. Kaisiki Ekadashi, it is called mostly in Tamil Nadu because of a story that is there behind it. We will look at that later. But the significance of Guruvayur Ekadashi, it is believed that on this day both Guru and Vayu, they installed the Vigraham of Vishnu, that is of Krishna, in Kerala, that is in the place of Guruvayur. So that is the significance of this day. So we have the Ashtakshari mantra, Om Namo Narayanaya, which is chanted, especially in Guruvayur. If you go to this Kshetram, you can witness this, one of the most important festivals of Guruvayur. And mostly on this day of Guruvayur Ekadashi, also why it is called as Gita Jayanti. Gita Jayanti, on this day, it is most of us what we feel is in this Shukla Paksha Ekadashi, which comes during this Vrishchika month. That is on the 11th day. We have Lord Krishna who gives the Gita Upadesham on the field of Kuru, on the Kurukshetra battlefield. And mainly it is like a reminder, like how Krishna guided Arjuna to be on the right path, follow one's duty also. Similarly, people also get a gentle reminder for this. So this is the most common reason. And moreover, on this day what happens is, in Guruvayur, it is believed that even Shaivites, that is now because the Lord was coming, because both Guru and Vayu were carrying the Vigraham of Vishnu, Vigraham of Krishna to Guruvayur, originally in Mammur, which we have today a temple for Lord Shiva. It is believed that in the current place where we have the Guruvayur temple, there you have Lord Shiva who was there. So Bhagavan decides to move from here. He goes to a nearby place of Mammur. That's how the idol of Krishna was installed in Guruvayur. So on this day it is believed that even Shiva devotees or even Lord Shiva also, he comes and he honors Vishnu on this day, which again shows unity between Shaivism and Vaishnavism. And one more significance of this Mokshada Ekadashi or Guruvayur Ekadashi is the most common story being a demon called Mura. He was scaring the gods, and that's when a very bright energy comes out of the body of Lord Vishnu. And while the demon was sleeping in a cave also, she fought with Mura, she won, and that's how Vishnu gave her the name of Ekadashi Devi. So anyone who fasts on this day, they will be free from all kinds of sins and so on. Yeah. So you also have Nirjalopavasam that is done on this day. Especially Narayanyam needs to be chanted. Now many feel that Narayanyam day and Guruvayur Ekadashi are one and the same. It is not so. Narayanyam day is that day wherein Milpatu, Narayana Bhattatri, he completes composing all the 100 Dashakams of Narayanyam, which comes on the 28th day of the Vrishchika month. That is usually every year it will fall on December 13th or 14th. This year in 2025 it is December 14th. Yeah. And whereas this Guruvayur Ekadashi or the Mokshada Ekadashi that is there, it will usually fall in this, the 11th Tithi of this month, that is the Shukla Paksha Ekadashi of this Vrishchika Masam which comes in. So this is the main significance. So on this day that is there, all of you that you are all chanting Srimad Bhagavatam, Narayanyam 1 Dashakam at least, Gita 1 chapter at least. You don't know to chant, you can at least listen to these texts on this day. Very, very auspicious day today. Moreover, on this day in Guruvayur, because it is Bhuloka Vaikuntham as we popularly call, on this day you have lot of darshanam which is done even in the Kshetram of Guruvayur. So if you have a Guruvayurpan temple nearby or a Krishna temple nearby, you should definitely make a visit to this temple. Being Ekadashi, most of us will fast, so will not have any kind of Naivedyam. But on Dwadashi, that is there tomorrow, you can offer some Naivedyam that is there. Usually Payasam also is made to the Lord and he is offered, and that is offered to Bhagavan. Okay? So one thing we have to note, on this day we have two things, Guruvayur Ekadashi and Gita Jayanti that is celebrated today. And after a few days, that is on the 28th day of this Vrishchika Masam, we have Narayanyam day which will be celebrated. Yeah. So on this day especially you have a lot of lamps that are lit in. The famous Chembai Sangeetotsavam, which is done in Guruvayur also. The Ekadashi is also celebrated as a part of the annual Chembai. It's a music Mahotsavam wherein you have a lot of devotees who come in to perform a lot of classical concerts and so on. Yeah. And this day that is there, like it is most auspicious in Guruvayur for the Nirmalya Darshanam. The day begins. It would have already begun there. Those who are lucky enough, they would have got the Darshana of the Lord. And it is very, very powerful. The Nirmalya Darshanam, whoever has got it. And the other part of this Ekadashi, I told you, the Kaisiki Ekadashi, the why it is called this way is, this is of great significance, especially in South India also, that's in Vishnu temples, because it is believed that on this day Lord Vishnu proves to the world through a person called Nampadwan that birth, caste and all such things do not matter in front of bhakti. So basically Kaishiki, that is the name of a ragam, and the greatness of this is found in the Varaha Puranam. Now, who was this Nampadwan? Nampadwan was born in a Chandala family, but he was a great devotee of Vishnu. Every day he used to sing the stories of Vishnu also, and once in this Vrishchika Masa Shukla Ekadashi, you can also call it as a Kartik Shukla Ekadashi, especially for Uttara Bharatam and Madhya Bharatam. Now, while this person was performing rituals for Vishnu, he was taught by a Brahma Rakshas. Brahma Rakshas, a ghost form. Now this Rakshasa had not eaten food for several days also, and he wanted to eat this person, Nampadwan. That's when the person said, I'm ready to offer myself to you, but I want to complete my worship to Vishnu and then I will do that. Initially the Rakshasa said, no, if you go away then you will run away, right? So I cannot wait for you. But then later he agreed. So Nampadwan, he goes to the temple, he offers his prayers and so on. And in the Kaishiki tune that is there, he sings the glory of Bhagavan Shri Hari Vishnu and then he comes back. That's how the Ekadashi gets the name of Kaishiki Ekadashi. After completing all the prayers also, Nampadwan, as promised, he walks towards the Brahma Rakshas who is waiting for him patiently. Suddenly an old man, he comes from there and he stops Nampadwan that I'll tell you another route also, you please escape from there. But Nampadwan, he was not ready to escape because he had promised the Brahma Rakshas that I will come back. How this old man who was there was none other than Bhagavan Vishnu himself. Nampadwan goes, he offers himself to the Rakshasa. But by the time he reached the Rakshasa, it seems that the Brahma Rakshas' hunger had gone away. And he became very happy looking at the devotion and the truthfulness of Nampadwan. Finally, Brahma Rakshas then told his story that I was actually a Brahmana who was cursed to become a Brahma Rakshasa as I had not performed my ritual sacrifices properly. And then the Rakshasa then asks Nampadwan that to give a boon to him, that is through the various rituals, worship or so that he had done, so that he can attain moksha. And that's when Nampadwan tells that I have till date I have not done any ritual worship or prayer by asking something out of it. I just used to sing out of bhakti. I used to never bother about the fruits and so on. Now again Brahma Rakshas, he feels very sad that I have to again live in this ghost form only. Even such a great devotee cannot free me. That's when Nampadwan feels a bit bad, and then finally he seems that for the first time the song which he was singing wholeheartedly, he offers that song as a worship to the Lord and tells that if my bhakti is great also, this Brahma Rakshas should lose his ghostly form and get back to his original form. And no sooner had he done that, the Rakshas immediately got his original form. He went to Swargalokam. And again this incident that was there proves that there is no, being a Chandala or whoever you are, or a Brahma Rakshasa, if devotion is there at the topmost level, if we are on the path of dharma, then definitely a person can attain moksha and become a great devotee of the Lord. So this story that is there, especially in Dravida Desha, in South India temples, you have the story that is chanted. The other name being Mokshada Ekadashi, Guruvayur Ekadashi, Gita Jayanti and so on. Yeah. So on this day, especially Vishnu Sahasranama, Ashtakshari Mantram, Narayaniyam, Gita, even the Dwadashakshari Mantram, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, or the Maha Mantram is chanted, lamps are being offered. You have even the Likhita Japam that is done for Rama, Krishna and so on. So all kinds of these worships can be done on this day.